And just allowing your body to relax as much as possible. When I talk about settling in, it's really just allowing the body to relax into whatever posture you're coming into, letting the body relax onto whatever surface you're on. It might be a chair, the floor, a mat, a recliner, your bed, wherever you are, just letting your body relax, getting a sense of being supported right now, being being held right now by that surface. And just being aware of your surroundings, the space where you are, the temperature, the sounds in the background. And simply feeling your body, noticing sort of the space that you occupy, the volume of the body, just having a sense of the skin, the boundaries, the envelope of the body, the sensations inside, the conditions in the body. There might be areas that feel relaxed. There might be areas that feel a little congested or tight. And just as best you can, letting muscles relax if you don't need them, letting the muscles of your face relax as best you can, the muscles of your shoulders, your hands. Just bringing awareness to your breath from inside the body. So not thinking about the breath, not trying to make it be a certain way. Just allowing the breath to come and go, and feeling that flow, feeling how the breath moves into the body, maybe the movement of the breath at the nostrils, the movement in the throat. And feeling the body, how the body moves with the breath. The chest expands, the belly expands, and then relaxes. And with curiosity, just exploring the sensations in the body as the body moves with the breath, and finding wherever it is that it's easiest to feel the breath right now. Just gently holding your attention there, allowing your attention to rest in the awareness of the breath. And just noticing how it is in this moment. the sensations in the body. Noticing the conditions in the mind. Just noticing sometimes the mind is busy, sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes we get caught in a loop of thinking. And without getting caught up by the content, simply noticing the conditions in the mind. Is it settling in? Is it settling down? Are there thoughts sort of floating through the mind? You might imagine the thoughts floating through the mind, sort of like clouds floating through the sky. Not really very substantial. And there's often edges to the thoughts, a beginning, a middle, an end. I'm just noticing from afar without getting caught up in the content, thoughts coming and going through the mind. There may be sensations in the body coming and going that sort of arise into awareness, linger there for a while, and then fade away. We're just noticing this present moment, how it is to be here, to inhabit this place, this body, right now. The sensations, thoughts coming and going, emotions coming and going. And simply noticing we have these three ways of knowing the moment: physical sensations, thoughts, emotions. And just moment by moment, noticing whatever comes into awareness, examining that a little bit without getting caught up in the liking or the not liking or the interpreting or trying to figure out where did that come from. Simply noticing. And coming back again and again to the breath, letting the breath be here as an anchor or a gate to this moment, to help us stay present, to help provide some place to come back to when we find that the mind has wandered off and we're lost in thought, caught up in liking or not liking. We can come back just to feeling the breath and then noticing what's it like right now. And something that Tara Brach often includes in her meditations is an invitation to imagine a smile. Just to imagine a slight smile, even to feel that smile, feel it on our own faces, noticing this very slight uplift at the corners of the eyes, the corners of the mouth. Just this little smile, but feeling that. Feeling the smile. Just noticing how that feels on the face, but also how that feels in the heart. Even the slightest little smile gives our mind a message that right now things are okay. Just feeling a smile on the face. Breathing through the smile. Maybe feeling that smile as it kind of seeps through our body. We can even bring to mind something that can bring us a smile, something that brings us happiness. Perhaps bringing to mind a place or a person or a pet. Something that brings a sense of happiness or gratitude. And trying to imagine some of the details of being in this place or with this person or with this pet. The touch, the smell, the feel, if it's a place, imagining what the air there feels like on your skin, the sounds, the smell of a forest maybe, or a seashore or a lake or wherever it is. Just imagining that, letting this place come alive in the imagination. And really feeling that. Imagining the senses involved. And we're able to generate feelings. By remembering, or imagining a place or a being that brings us happiness or a sense of gratitude. And these days it can sometimes be so easy to imagine things that are not so pleasant or entertain thoughts that are not smile provoking. So here, just letting a smile be here. And imagining this being or this place that feels comforting. And if whatever it is that you're imagining becomes complicated, just choose something else, something simple. And feeling that in the body, the opening, the releasing of the area of the heart, relaxing into the sense of a smile. And we can feel that perhaps, and in the loosening of the shoulders, or a warmth in the heart, the uplift on the face. That we can remember gratitude, we can remember happiness. We can feel it again, to remember I'm going to read you a poem by Billy Collins. Some years ago, he was the national poet. This poem is called Fishing on the Susquehanna in July. I have never been fishing on the Susquehanna, or on any river for that matter, to be perfectly honest. Not in July or any month have I had the pleasure, if it is a pleasure, of fishing on the Susquehanna. I am more likely to be found in a quiet room like this one, a painting of a woman on the wall, a bowl of tangerines on the table, trying to manufacture the sensation of fishing on the Susquehanna. There is little doubt that others have been fishing on the Susquehanna, rowing upstream in a wooden boat, sliding the oars under the water, then raising them to drip in the light. But the nearest I have ever come to fishing on the Susquehanna was one afternoon in a museum in Philadelphia, when I balanced a little egg of time in front of a painting in which that river curled around a bend, under a blue, cloud-ruffled sky, dense trees along the banks, and a fellow with a red bandana sitting in a small, green, flat-bottomed boat holding the thin whip of a pole. That is something I am unlikely ever to do, I remember saying to myself and the person next to me. Then I blinked and moved on to other American scenes of haystacks, water whitening over rocks, even one of a brown hare who seemed so wired with alertness I imagined him springing right out of the frame. And just feeling that little smile. Feeling as though you're in that situation on the river in that green boat, or wherever that place is that you're imagining. Or with whoever that person is, or that pet, or that being. Feeling the breath. Feeling the smile. And exploring the sensations in the body. Areas that are open, that are warm. Areas that are uplifted. Noticing noticing the feelings of gratitude, of happiness. Thank you. And just feeling this moment, feeling the breath. Feeling the slight smile on the face. Just allowing the body to Be open. Be relaxed. And exploring the sensations of relaxation in the body. Any area that you are aware of. It might be the face, maybe the hands, if you notice that your hands are relaxed. Just noticing what that feels like, exploring those sensations of the hands being relaxed, maybe a sense of heaviness or warmth. Feeling the smile on the face or at the eyes. Letting this sensation of a smile just move through the body like warm honey. The shoulders letting go. The back. And exploring sensations of relaxation. Just to get a sense of what does that feel like. Our brain is wired to explore things that are uncomfortable. And here we're just looking for areas of comfort and noticing the details. What does that feel like? What does that feel like? The more we understand what relaxation feels like, what happiness feels like, what a smile feels like, the easier it is to get back, the easier it is to remember, to regenerate those feelings. And especially at a time when we are bombarded with information and opportunities to explore other feelings, it's nice to remember that this too is part of our experience, this ability to slow down, to relax into this moment. And maybe as we're sitting here, lying here, feeling the breath and the body, be on the in-breath, just silently saying yes. The sense of opening and accepting these feelings of relaxation. And on the out-breath, saying quietly, thank you. Thank you. Maybe bringing things to mind for which we're grateful. Little things that we're here, that we're able to join one another on a call like this. And we're breathing. And we're in places where we're safe. Just yes on the in-breath, acceptance. This moment is like this. This breath is like this. This little smile is like this. And on the out-breath, thank you. Thank you. There is so much on this beautiful planet to be grateful for. This breath, the places in our imagination that bring us peace and happiness. The people, the pets, the beings. Allow us to explore some of the softer, kinder feelings. Yes, thank you. The simple idea of rowing a small boat along the river. The smells, the sounds, the sights, the water dancing on the sun dancing on the water. Yes, and thank you. Imagining that you're breathing in through that little smile, breathing a smile into the body, and breathing out a smile to those around you, in your immediate environment, the areas where you travel to during the days. Just sharing a sense of happiness or gratitude. And taking a couple of deeper breaths. And really noticing the sensations of breathing out. The body relaxing, letting go of that breath. And as you're ready, just allowing this meditation to maybe come to an end, maybe not. Maybe trying to keep that little smile as part of the moment by moment practice of the days, something to share with the people around us, especially the part where the eyes are uplifted, because as so many of us are going around in masks, at least we can see people's eyes, or they can see ours and still see that the expression that's there.